I am one with my glorious I am presence and Holy Christ Self, my personalities, body elemental, and new spirit. All parts of my being are in balance, harmony, and alignment, and I am fully contained within my heart diamond and Metatron's cosmic egg. I am now ready for today's message. Greetings, beloveds. As this wondrous cosmic event approaches, I see all of you glistening with so much light, in joyous anticipation and expectation of all that is about to occur. Whether or not you are part of this first wave of ascension matters not, beloveds. If you experience this later, then that is because it is most perfect for you. The very cells of your body are changing. Your DNA is changing. Everything about your physical existence is changing. And I wish you to go along for this ride. Like a cowboy on his horse, enjoying every minute of the ride. Except the cowboy has a bit more control than what you will have. I guess you might say it is more like a roller coaster ride, where you really just sit in the seat and have no control whatsoever as to where you go or what happens. The only thing you control is your reaction to the ride. And I do wish this to be a glorious and joyful ride for all of you. As I have said previously, your best preparation is to be as completely one with your own I Am presence as you possibly can. Each moment of each day is an opportunity for you to bring your I Am presence more fully into your consciousness. For this is what is happening, beloveds. Your I Am presence is extending itself into your consciousness, including your physical form, your emotional body, and your mental body, little by little, every day, as you invoke it. You are not responsible for the mechanics of this union. Your I Am presence knows exactly how to do it. All you are responsible for is for inviting it into you and making your consciousness open and available to be influenced by it, to receive it. Your I Am presence knows everything that you need to know in order to flourish and to thrive in all dimensions. And so, as you make yourself available to it, you will find that it will inspire you with ideas, with energy, with suggestions on how to do things that you wish to do. It will truly guide you perfectly in every way at all times if you only allow it to do so. For many of you, it is an issue of trust. As you have had lifetimes, perhaps including this one, where you gave your trust to someone and then had that trust violated, you found yourself deceived. Beloveds, your I am presence can never deceive you. And your lack of trust in your I am presence will only delay the inevitable. The inevitable being your unification with all parts of your consciousness, with and into your I am presence. You will become a vast starry being. You will be able to move in and out of incarnation without having going through the birth and death process. There are so many glorious abilities that are just around the bend. That you will be accessing soon enough. So when you start feeling a little anxious or concerned about any of this process, I suggest that you think about those abilities that you will have quite shortly. Think about how it will feel to instantly manifest all that you require. Think about how it will feel to be a being of pure love and light in the world. To just radiate this light and this love at all times. Because that is who you are. And not because you have to work and strive and think about doing it, as most of you have to do now. I do want this transition to be a joyful and an easy one. But that is up to you, beloveds. You determine your own reactions to this marvelous trip. So let your faith and trust grow with each passing day, knowing that everything that is happening to everybody is quite perfect. You do not need to understand everything that is happening. Not even to yourself, beloveds. This understanding is still within the realm of ego. Trust is within the realm of the divine. And it is into this realm that you are going, or that you are bringing into this space that you currently occupy. as there is no duality in the higher divine realms, it is rather difficult to put into words how you will think and feel once you get there. But I do tell you that it will be glorious. It will be better than anything you have experienced in your highest and best meditations up until now. For you will be truly free of the attachments and the frequencies that the physical body tends to generate in your consciousness. It doesn't mean that you will have to leave the physical body. It just means that you will be so identified with your divine self that it can no longer be dragged down by the energies and frequencies of the physical body. The physical body may still have its issues and its own difficulties, but you will not be affected by them. And you will be much better guided to assist your body into coming into its balance and its perfection. Perfection always exists first in the invisible realms. And so, as you go through this event, and as you enter more fully into those realms, you will perceive your own perfection. You will perceive the perfection of everyone else and of all that is. And then from this level of perception, you will be able to have a much vaster effect on people and things around you, and that effect will be purely divine. It does not mean that everybody will be happy with that effect, for that will always depend on every individual's experience. Many people, as they experience perfection, are still caught in the ego, and so they still judge it. They still decide if they like it or not. They are not aware of its perfection. But you know what that is like, beloveds, don't you? For these last few years, or weeks, depending on the person, everything that has been happening to you has been perfect. And you have seen your own difficulties with accepting this perfection. And so it will be for those of you who remain in service to humanity after this event. Even if you are operating from a state of perfection, it does not mean that those around you will perceive it as such. So do not expect overwhelming gratitude and appreciation for all that you will be doing. Just simply know that it is perfect, and that your rewards, shall we say, for this work will come at the proper time. Do not expect them to come from those to whom you are being of service, because for them it can be very difficult to go through this process, as many of them are completely unawakened and do not understand what is happening. But do not let that be a deterrent. Simply continue with your service work as you are so guided to do. My joy is building, and it is ready to explode into billions and billions of butterflies of joy that will fly into the heart, into the minds of each and every one of you that have been so diligently working, praying, and meditating in order to experience this event as best you can, and in order to be of service to all your loved ones. I thank you for all that you are doing, beloveds. I love and bless you always. I am Metatron.